Hello everybody, this is Roxy, and I made some of the Robin Marie Smith, what does she call them? Urban notebooks, I think. You just take a, excuse me, old book, cut out all the pages. I have a better way of cutting them out than what she shows. She's got a free video on her blog, and it's Robin, R-O-B-E-N, Marie Smith. So she tears them out, but what I do is pretend this is still a book. I just take my exact one, cut along here, and in the back, cut along there, and then the whole thing of pages will come out. And I think that's just a cleaner way and easier way to do it, but not that I'm saying I'm better than her. So anyways, she uses a little sari ribbon, so I just did the same thing. And it looks harder than what it is. It's super simple. It's just a little bit, well, okay, I made 5 of them at once, so it was time consuming, but otherwise it's not. I just use watercolor paper, and one book has sketch paper and another book has Bristol paper, and she shows how to make these hinges, which is just a piece of paper folded, and then you add, you know, like, you can add anything you want, but she does text pages that you pull out of your book. And then you sew them down, and then you hand, you know, on your machine, and then you hand sew them to the book, and it's not as hard, and that's a little loose. It's not as hard as you think. Because I always thought, like, oh, I'd love to do that, but I'm afraid. But anyway, so it was fun to do, and I like how they turned out. I put pockets in mine and tabs like she does. She, where's the one? Here's the one, the first one I did. And I kind of decorated the spine. But this is how she does it with flapped, you know, you add an extra flap. So I thought these were kind of cool too. I only did it on a few pages so that it's not too bulky. And you can do as many signatures as you want. And a signature is, in her case, 3 sets. Okay, here's how I did it. She did 3 sets. I did 2 sets of pages. So here's one set, and then these 2 pages am I in camera are the other set. Am I like way? Go the other way. Oh geez, I'm way focused in. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's what a signature is. It's how many pages go into what you sew in. Okay. Go watch her videos. It's simple. So here's one, kind of for a little girl or a teenager. I love this paper. Although I wanted this paper in the front. But of course I put them on it upside down. But I did want this one in the front because I thought it looked prettiest with my jelly prints. But c'est la vie, this is just as pretty. So then I just cut out jelly prints that I'd made and used those for pocket and the tabs. And in this I just used some Prima Metallic accent paints. I love those paints. They're super hard to find. So that's that one. And this one I'm going to do kind of, I think kind of girly and florally. Okay, so then I found this. These are old books I've collected over the years. Mostly for the covers artwork. So this one's going to be kind of a Lady Golfer book. So I kind of added some stuff in my pockets. This is the sketchbook, but it also can just be a writing journal. So there's this one. Sorry if I'm going too fast and flapping pages in your face. Excuse me. And then this one is super cool. And these books they're kind of wore out, obviously, they're pretty old. This is from the 1920s, I believe. This one was from 19... This was older. I think this was like 1909. I think. Or maybe the 20s. But the style address kind of tells me it's earlier. And I don't remember. I wrote it down. I can't find that. So anyways, this one I'm going to do a sport theme, obviously, for boys. And this was some paper I had in my stash. I think it's... basic gray, maybe, but it's just some cool paper, and this is all watercolor too. So for this, I printed off, well, never mind, I'll go to this first. Excuse me, finish this. This one I liked, ouch, I really liked that. And I'm leaving, you know, you could, she shows where you cover the whole cover, but I'm leaving it for the artwork and for the titles. So this one I did kind of my boho recollections paper. And so I pulled out some more boho stuff to put in here. And this is all Bristol paper, which you can use for a lot of different mediums. I just watched somebody that says she uses it for watercolor, which is kind of, it's a smoother surface. But she loves it, so I'm going to try that. And then this one is kind of a camping outdoorsy theme, and we love that up here in Minnesota, so I'm sure this one will sell. This is from GCD Studios. This is the best, coolest paper, but they are done. I just can't believe all these paper companies that went out of business. And this again is watercolor. I just really like how isn't that cool? It's like sweatshirt fabric turned into a picture. So that's this one. The back. And for the pictures, I've got some camping pictures for this one. So I've got, oops, a log cabin. These I found on Google search. I love this one. You can just feel how cool it is. That's cool. And see this one, I don't know if it's going to go guy or girl or whatever, so I try to keep it kind of generic with the photos. That's a great photo. And then this one, let me just quick, yeah. Got some golfing, cool golfing pictures that I found. And if you watch my channel, you know I hoard, or I should say collect, well, whatever, hoard, collect, actual photos. And it's so stupid. I don't use them. Because I think, oh, I'll never see it again. It's like, well, duh. What you collect them all for? Am I putting in too many? Yeah, this one's more... No, these are good. I think this is going to go to the camping one. Yeah, see, these are all cool golfing. Okay, then I've got sports. I think I'm going to keep that one male. So I'll put this one with the golfer. And then... sports one has all these cool photos because it's football, hockey, and I didn't get any hockey ones. Hockey and baseball, so I got football, basketball, and baseball, but that's fine. There's hockey. No, that's golf. Aren't these fun? Okay, so then for these two, like I said, I've got pulled out some of my boho collection stuff that I've been collecting. Get this closer or something. So I'll just put all this, some of this stuff in there. for this one. And then I'm also going to find other stuff to put in these with the photos. So I'm going to pull this back, I think. I'll start with this one and just kind of go through some of my stash of stuff. Oh, and that's another thing. She leaves all the strings, which I kind of like, but she left all the strings in here, and that got a little bit too much, so I kind of trimmed those down. But you don't have to. You can do it exactly the way you want it. Alright, so I gotta, here's some stuff from the boho-y, for the boho look. Some envelopes. That might be okay. That's cute. Well, these are some cards that I made, but that's more wedding-ish. Love. Okay. So, what's this stuff for? Let's see what's in here. These are kind of a note card set. Ooh. But you could use that too. I don't know. I don't see a lot of browns in my more black highlighting. So this will go with boho. And then these are things that I'm going to open this up and see what I'm looking at here. So I don't like how this looks with it. And, oh, this might be a little too much. It's cute though. This'll work. That's from Nancy Rowe Janet's. That I found on Silhouette. And then I made a little card for it. Like, this is her artwork. And this was a paper that I got from another company. Paper Image. That's kind of cute. So these are just journal cards that I made. Not that one. That's cute. Oh, that's not, I didn't make that. I'm lying. I made this one, but not the other. So these are kind of cute. That's not going to work. I think the rest will. And here's some more cards I made from Nancy Rowe Janet's. Made these. All right. I think that's going to work for this one. And I'm not going to use every single piece, but so that's how I kind of pull stuff together. I'm sure everybody else does it the exact same way. Oh. Okay, so here are my finished books. This is the Suitor one that has all the boho stuff inside. I'm just going to go through. Here. And there's that. then the kind of a teenager one, or floral one, I just put some envelopes in too. And this is more the watercolor. I think this has watercolor and Bristol paper. Yeah, I got 2 pages stuck. I'll just have to undo that. And then the golfing one. I love that paper. These are all sketch or journaling pages. So I just clip some of them together like this. Just so that, because when people, these are for craft sale or craft fair, and they get really shop worn when people go through it. So I kind of try to eliminate some of that problem. But like any tags and stuff, they'll be all over the table by the time I get halfway done with the show. These are really cute. These some of these I kind of flip together like that. Didn't. This one I did. They're stapled. So there's that one. And this one is the camping one. And this is Bristol. No, I'm sorry. Watercolor. A couple of photos. Those are not stapled, they're just clipped. I don't know if you'll notice, but Robin Marie doesn't care if it's upside or right side up the text. And so I kind of just didn't pay attention to it either. So there's that one. I like that one. Did I do this one? Oh, yeah. And then the boys athletic one. This one turned out cool too. These are from Studio Calico, those journal cards. And these are double-sided. Do that color. And IKEA paper clip. I don't think this, yeah, it is Studio Calico. So there's that. I think I might change. I kind of like the pink. So, oops, there's another couple. And that's the end. So they're fun to make, and I hope you give it a try. Like I said, Robin Marie Smith also has an awesome makeover of her studio or craft room, whatever. It's gorgeous the way it ends up. So if you're looking for some inspiration on that, check out her blog. It's pretty cool. And this is, like I said, That's a free course, and this is a free course. So thanks for watching. Bye.